very Urban Dictionary. Did you ever like go on Urban Dictionary and look up like what the name Claudia meant or anything?
Oh my god, absolutely.
Should we
Yeah,
read
let's look
them?
them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Finneas, the spelling that I have at least is rare enough that I wrote the
Shut the fuck
definition
up.
on Urban Dictionary for mine. Mine is the only definition. I wrote it.
I love you, but that is the lamest thing I've ever heard. You went in. Did you make an account? Did you have to make an account? I'm sorry, I just shut you down right there.
I forget.
That's kind of adorable.
Well,
That's very endearing.
My friends were all like Googling their names, and I
You didn't have one?
I had none, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make my own."
Oh.
Fuck you. Make my
Okay,
own.
I'll read the first one.
For Claudia.
Well, this isn't funny. This is okay. Before I read out this one, do you want to know the meaning of my name?
Yeah, like in real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Okay.
So, I remember discovering this in second grade, I believe. We were doing a project where you write your name in the middle of the poster, and then you're supposed to write like the meaning of your name and like
origin.
then like different qualities that represent you or something like that. It was like a get to know me project
That's
at
cool.
the beginning of the year.
That's super fun.
So yeah, super fun for everyone else. I Googled the meaning of my name. Guess what it means?
What's it mean?
Lame.
What do you mean lame?
You can Google it right now. It means lame, and not
In what
lame.
language?
Not lame in like the loser type way, or like
like
not cool.
physically lame.
Lame as in like
Can't
I
walk.
have a limp.
Yeah.
I'm handicapped. That is what the name Claudia means.
Well, how nice for you to break that stereotype. You couldn't be less lame.
I've got 2 working legs.
2 working legs.
Yeah. Apparently, my mom recently told me, because I asked her, I just never knew why they named me Claudia. And she said that she grew up with a neighbor named Claudia, and she always loved that name. And so she pointed her finger at all of her sisters and siblings and said, Claudia's my name.
Claudia's
no one
mine.
take it.
That's sweet.
That's kinda
I'm
cute.
glad that it comes from a place of love.
Yeah, it was very like premeditated because, so long ago. Okay, here's the definition of mine. You should pull yours up, though. I'm curious what like 14-year-old Finneas was deciding his name should mean. Do you think it's still up there if you were to Google?
I'd rather not. Read your definition for yours.
Claudia, one of the most amazing people around. She's funny and beautiful in a unique way and seems super confident, but is also super insecure. When she walks into the room, it instantly gets brighter. She has trouble fully trusting everyone, but when she says you are friends, she means it. She's a super friend and will be there until the end. But if you hurt her, ... well, let's just say, sleep with one eye open.
So I would call you and raise you this. We cannot pretend that someone named Claudia didn't write that. Do you know what I mean?
I absolutely agree with you.
There's no way.
Definitely.
So like you might be like, oh, what a dork writing your own name's
But
definition.
you're right.
But it's
Everyone
no
wrote
one.
one.
Why would someone
Wow.
named Elton write a definition for Claudia? Like, it's so funny.
Imagine if like someone's hobby was just making all these things, and so they've got just like a list of like 100 names and just like checking them off. Like, all right, let's write a new one. He's probably a prick.
Yeah, exactly. The other one that I've heard is that there's like if you just write dirty your name,
Ooh.
like, and maybe Claudia's a rare enough name that it's
That nothing will come up.
But like a dirty, there's like you
Like
could
a
write
dirty
like
John or
dirty
like a
Diana or dirty Barbara or something, and it's like always like a sex act.
Okay, let's see. Dirty Claudia. Ew, that's my mom's name. Don't you dare typing Dirty Claudia again. Claudia's my mom.
It's so weird. Urban Dictionary is so funny.
What? None of these are making any sense. When a person named Max smacks Claudia across the face with his penis multiple times.
It's called a dirty Claudia.
I guess so.
Good God. Yeah, that's kind of like that's kind of exactly what I figured. I feel like the thing that Urban Dictionary has been best for in my life span is that sometimes they will choose just a name and they will give it like a definition. That's so funny. Like there was a presidential nominee named Rick Santorum.
Yeah.
He's like a super right-wing, homophobic dude. And Urban Dictionary decided that Santorum was like, this is so gross. This is my trigger warning.
Oh, God.
Santorum's like the mixture of like feces and semen that comes from like anal sex.
No.
And they just that was what Santorum is.
Oh my God.
and
The power that Urban
and
Dictionary
he was
has.
so pissed. And it's so funny when people that are like old,
Oh, so then he found out about
yeah,
this
but he
because
was
the
so
internet was like
pissed, and
tweeting it
like
and
it's so
stuff.
funny that like people think they can change something on the internet. People are like, "Oh, I want this to go away." The
Right.
internet's like, "No, like,
You
not gonna
thought
go away."
wrong.
But that's a very funny way to prank somebody, I think.
Did you ever use Urban Dictionary for not searching up names?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would like as a kid, you hear like another gross one. You hear like rusty
Oh,
trombone,
you're so
and you
right.
Google
Sex
it.
terms.
Yeah, it's all
Right.
sort of explicit language.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, you know what else? This is so square of me, but like I would look up like terms I heard in like a song that were like slang,
Right, right, right.
whether or not they were sexual. But like I'd hear like blem from
Yeah,
like the
that's what I
Drake
would use
song.
it for
Yeah,
too.
I'd
Or
look it
like
up.
if there's some acronym where you're like, what does WB blah 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 mean? And then like Urban Dictionary will usually have it,
Totally,
you know?
totally.
Since we're like talking about words and all these things,
Yeah.
I discovered my two favorite words in the world this week.
Oh,
We were talking about them in the car. One of them is instead of chicken nuggets, you say nuggies.
yes,
Love nuggies.
yes.
And then instead of taking a bath, you're taking a tubby.
A tubby is cute.
Tubby is the goddamn cutest
Take a
word
tubby.
in the entire world.
Nuggies.
Fight me on it.
Nuggies, not to out everybody, but my stylist, Anton Schneider, who's awesome.
Dot dot dot.